All right, let's get you some news from Tamil Nadu now, where a 27-year-old woman Deputy Superintendent of Police was found hanging inside her apartment in Namakkal district. DSP Vishnu Priya was found hanging from a ceiling fan in a room of her first-floor residence inside the police complex. Vishnu Priya was investigating the suspicious death of a student in June this year. Sources have told India Today that a 16-page suicide note has also been recovered from the spot, but there is no clarity yet on the content of the letter. Vishnu Priya reportedly left for her residence around 3 p.m. last afternoon. When she didn't return, her co-officers sent a constable to her residence to check on her. And when his repeated knocks went unanswered, he peeped from a window to see Vishnu Priya hanging from a ceiling fan. Vishnu Priya's some family dispute is also being investigated as a possible reason behind her decision to take this extreme step. First on India Today, the DCP's father has spoken to India Today. He says Vishnu Priya was pressurized and has asked for an inquiry. M. Ravi, Vishnu Priya's father, has demanded a CBI probe into his daughter's death. He says that his daughter did not have any personal problems with anyone. She was an honest officer. She was handling a sensational case of a Dalit student's death very well. He added that she was being pressurized and that an investigation should be launched into her death. Let's get now word from Shesha Reddy, who's with us on the phone line. Shesha, the DCP's father, they're claiming that she was being pressurized. Who does he claim was pressurizing her and why?
Well, there's no clear information, or in fact, when I was talking to him, I asked him, is he mentioning any officer's name in the complaint that he has submitted, but he refused to divulge any details about, any names of the senior officials who worked with her, and now that he has been claiming that there was a pressure from the higher official in this sensational case. We do know that there's a sensational case that happened in the earlier this year. Dalit youth, Dalit youth was killed, in fact, and it was clear, there were a lot of allegations that it was honor killing, and the family also asked for an inquiry into this. And the person who was involved in the entire controversy is at the moment elusive. So with all these details and very significant that DSP's death also comes up in the same year, and right after she started handling this case is what makes it even more significant to the entire case, and what exactly happened. Why did the DSP commit suicide? So now the father has complained. So the investigation process, and they're not happy with what has been happening in the recent past. And the father also mentioned that how she's an honest officer and she wanted to, deal with this particular case. Remember, there was also another case where an ATM theft case which she handled, and she was able to nab the accused in 24 hours. So she is a very honest officer. She's very determined and dedicated to her profession. And even in the suicide note that was recovered, a 16-page suicide note which also mentioned about how honest and what are the kind of difficulties she faced during her work. So, and then these kind of the details have now, the family put forth the complaint they have filed that there should be an inquiry into the death of her daughter.
The family is now demanding a CBI inquiry into the DCP's death. Shesha, thanks so much for that update. We're going to keep coming back to you for more.